Today's episode is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline has you covered this season with more props, odds, and lines than ever before. BetOnline is where the game starts. All right, and we are back with Locked On Gators, joined by Florida Gators defensive lineman Princely Umanmielen. And how you doing, Princely?
I'm doing good. Everything's going good right now.
How's spring ball been going for you?
Spring ball's been going. It's been going. It's been going smooth. Learning the new plays have kind of been a small challenge, but they're not too difficult, and they do the installs little by little. So yeah, it's been going good.
Yeah, every listener here knows by now. I am a huge fan of Patrick Toney and his defensive scheme that he ran with Louisiana. I love what he can do, and I'd imagine it's a bit different because now we've got creepers coming in. And how has that been for you? Kind of just picking up this defense.
It's been a small challenge, but I like it. It's like much easier than our last defense, and I know it's like his kind of defensive style is like a run stop first kind of defense. So we've been learning how to like play that differently.
Okay, and if you can tell us, I don't want you to give away any of the secret sauce here, but if you can tell us, what can we expect your role to be in the defense?
Field side defensive end, but he said like right now we're just practicing against our team's offense, so it's not like we're scheming up anything. But he said like my role like it should be different, like coming around when we start to game plan and stuff like that. So I really don't know 100% right now.
Okay, and how different is it for you to be playing under Billy Napier and this current coaching staff as opposed to the previous regime?
I would say this staff is like more tight knit and like it feels more like family, to be honest. And like I would say like the last staff, it was kind of like an offense versus defensive thing. I mean, not really, but like on the field, like all the coaches, I would talk to all the coaches, but it was just like this staff is just more tight knit, and it feels like everyone's family.
Yeah, it is a massive family because he's got so many on-field coaches and such a big support staff. What has the support staff been like for you as a player?
Me personally, I haven't, uh, I haven't really have like uh built like too much strong relationships with them. I'm cool with Katie and Bree and all them, but I feel like the support staff is I feel like the younger guys lean more on them.
Okay, and I have a very important question for you here. Why not Florida?
uh
Has there been a specific offensive lineman during spring ball that's kind of stood out to you as someone that you've noticed improvement in from last season?
Austin Barber.
Okay,
I think
yeah, he's someone that I've heard like in camp has been getting
yeah, I
solid
think
snaps with left tackle and all that.
yeah, I think he's gonna be a good one coming up as he gets older and starts to learn the offense more and stuff.
And then going backwards a little bit, I want to talk to your recruitment a little bit or talk about your recruitment a little bit. What was your recruitment like and what ultimately led you to pick coming to Gainesville? Because you had offers from Texas where you were once committed, Baylor, Texas A&M, and Auburn.
hmm well, my recruitment, it was really like open. I really made sure I didn't have, because a lot of young guys going through recruiting, they have a lot of people in their ear like trying to tell them what to do and all this other stuff. I had those type of people, but I would just zone them out. My recruitment was like basically sold on me and what I wanted to do. Like I went on all my official visits by myself. I went on one of them with my mentor, but my parents never went on my official visits with me or nothing like that. But I had like I lived in Austin and I was committed to Texas, so the campus was like 15 minutes away from my house, if that sometimes. And I would be up there like almost all the time. Even when I wasn't even on a recruiting visit, I would just go up there and go chill with the players and stuff. So it felt like that felt like a fam like it felt like as when I was in high school, like they were family and like I had close relationships with them and everything. So I committed. But then I was like, hold on, I'm thinking like too emotionally right now. Like I'm thinking about relationships and stuff where I need to be like making a business decision. So I was like, I looked at the history of like D lineman, Texas D line history, and it wasn't up to my like standards. So, and I wanted to play in the SEC, and I seen that like NFL respect SEC. Wait, like people try to say they don't, but they really do. Like the SEC is like really respected in the NFL, especially for D linemen and defensive players. So I told myself that I wanted to play in the SEC, and I didn't want to play anywhere cold because I'm from Texas. So I wanted to be in the heat, and I wanted to play for a team that could potentially, I could potentially win a national championship for. And I was like, Florida's the best decision. And I also looked at a lot of depth charts and stuff to see like where I would probably have the best chance of playing early. Not that I'm scared of competition or anything like that, but just being realistic. Like when I looked at A&M depth chart, they had like 6 or 7 defensive ends. I was like, yeah, no. And I looked here and I was like, yeah, this is like it all makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's a smart way to go about it. And then can I just quickly ask, because I know that your brother is a recruit right now, have you been involved in his process at all, or are you letting him kind of handle it how you handled it, where it was just like, hey, like you're on your own, kind of figure it out where you think is best for you?
Yeah, I'm letting him handle it. I'm trying to get this new staff on board with him. I don't think they've really hit Texas like that yet, like recruiting wise. But I'm gonna try to get him down here for a visit soon. But yeah, I'm letting him handle it by himself.
All right, good. I'm just saying, as a little brother myself, if my brother did something, then he was like, "No, no, no, you have to do it different." I'd be a little annoyed at it. So I can appreciate that. It's spring break time. It is. It's very saddening to me right now that it's almost summertime because summer body is not ready. But I'm trying to get fit. I'm trying to eat healthy, so I'm eating Built Bar, and let me tell you, Built Bar is delicious. If you've never had Built Bar or Built Bar Puffs. Oh my lord! Built Bar Puffs it's a protein marshmallow. It's ridiculous. They're coated in 100% chocolate. Most bars only have 130 calories, just 4 net carbs, which is what matters to me, along with 17 grams of protein. You could throw out the hidden stashes, the candy hidden wherever you got it hidden, and you can just go with Built Bar. You don't gotta feel bad. You don't gotta sneak around. You don't gotta feel guilty. Built Bar is always coming out with new limited time flavors too, so you'll never get bored. Use promo code LOCKED15 to get 15% off of your next order. That is locked, LOCKED 15. And then we're going to shift gears a little bit to let the listeners know more about Princely. What have some of your favorite moments been since you got to Gainesville, on field or off?
Uh, I would say first off the field. Oh well, dang, it's not even in Gainesville. I don't really have too many exciting moments off the field in Gainesville, but since I've been to Florida, I had took a trip to Universal. That was pretty fun. On the field, I would say on the field, I would say my freshman year when we beat Georgia. Oh no, I'm lying. My freshman year when I got my first sack. Oh yeah, and that was versus Georgia. So yeah.
So that freshman Georgia game is just positive vibes for you there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I know that you're someone who you've got a few tattoos. I know about that. Do you have a favorite one right now?
I would say either the one on my arm that says sacrifice or the one on my leg. It's a picture of
That's my favorite
Africa.
one of yours. That's my favorite tattoo of yours that I saw on
The
Instagram.
sacrifice one.
The
Yeah.
one on your leg.
Oh, you seen that before?
Yeah, I saw. Interview prep. We got to go through these things. So I saw that. That is my favorite. I'll let you describe it for the listeners because I don't have a
Yeah.
picture of it to post, but you can go ahead and describe it for them.
Yeah, it's a picture of outline of Africa with some like little roots on the inside, and it says proud on it spells proud on the inside of the outline of Africa, and the O instead of they replaced the O with a fist, like a Black Panther fist, or yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I was going through your interview prep and I saw that, and I was like, if he doesn't mention that, I'm bringing that one up because that is a nice tattoo. Um, what are some of your favorite things to do off the field?
Dang, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't do much at all. Like because we have such little time off the field. Like if we're not in meetings or workouts or just anything, I'm just like we're always in meetings, workouts, or practice or just something for football. So whenever I'm not doing that, I'm really just at home chilling, watching YouTube videos or watching Netflix and stuff like that.
All right. This one's an important one. It will shape how a lot of people think about you. Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
LeBron James. I
See,
think LeBron go.
I'm a little torn on that because I think Jordan dominated his era in a different way than LeBron, but at the same time, I'm like, I think LeBron would demolish
Yeah,
LeBron.
here's the thing. I just think that Jordan was ahead of his time. That's what I think it was. Like he had more skill than everyone. Like, because if LeBron played back then, like, oh my God, he would embarrass everyone on like. But yeah, I feel like Jordan just had like he had this era skill, and everybody was still developing back then. I feel like Jordan was ahead of his time.
And then the last question for you really is what is it that makes you tick as a football player?
The fear of failure, because I really don't, like this is my life for me. Like I don't have like anytime we like it took me so long. It was so hard for me to pick a major. Like I have like really no major interest outside of football. So like yeah, like this is all or nothing for me with football.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Princely. Make sure to catch Princely on Twitter and Instagram at D1 Princely and catch him on the field for your Florida Gators this fall.
Appreciate it.